These people called
Nothing great should be easy.
and I fucking,
I'm gonna tweet that.
there's these people called the
Right? Like, why should anything great be easy? Fuck, man. Honestly, like, you know, this is where the most of the money I've made in my life has been between the delta of my marketing talent and the person's stake of their product. I'm playing the arbitrage of the gray, not of the black and white math. This is a $215 million company as the offspring of me, the human, being the top of the funnel. Now I'm both, you know? I'm both. Meaning I could be the front man and I'm the COO, not just the CEO. I'm operational, I'm in it. But so are you.
The process that we created is a three-pronged process. Education might be the only industry where we don't listen to the user, the end user. Everybody else is obsessed with the end user. You are obsessed with your clients and how they're experiencing your product.
No, man, I got real news for you, man. People out here aren't listening to the end user either.
Really?
Yeah, man. I sit in, like, that's what marketing is.
Right.
Like, Coca-Cola sits in a room and they're deciding and they have all this information from the end user and they're not using it. To your point, when somebody listens to the end user and is obsessed with the end user, they become Amazon. But you know, I become me when I'm just listening to the end user. But man, listen, education's got no chance, government's got no chance, like, you know, like, but in business, ideologically, it's supposed to do better. Unfortunately, it's not how humans roll. Empathy is a rare trait.
Yeah.
It's a rare trait.
Right.
I think way too many people doing good right now are scared to show any part of what they need because they're worried that people are gonna be cynical to them. I needed to do a lot of things before I started putting out a lot of content and on my cost. And so I don't judge people getting to a place. So I think that's number one. You're number one, you're the engine. And then everything else is secondary. Let me tell you one of my super macro points of view of why we're dealing with a lot of things that we're dealing with corporately and socially. We didn't pay the piper in 2009 when we were supposed to. I believe accountability and I believe in those kind of things. And so this is a sneaker collaboration I did with K-Swiss. Clouds and dirt, it's the framework of my life. My clouds are my why. What am I trying to do? What's my aspirations? The silly ones like the chase of buying the jets or being the most inspirational, impactful entrepreneur of a generation. And the dirt is the reason I have respect from the people that work for me because I'm in my shit. I love the dirt. I respect. You know, people ask me a lot of times, who inspires you or who inspired you? And they always want like the Steve Jobs and fucking horseshit answer. The person that inspires me is the emails I get from the single parent who's holding down 3 jobs and gets value out of my flipping content and like is like literally emailing me from picking up something at a curb at 12:30 in the morning because they're gonna sell for $27 tomorrow on Facebook and the marketplace and they're thanking me for making that video because the extra $100 a month is meaningful to their family. Like that's real life. The dirt is grossly underestimated. People wanna leave the dirt, get out of it, and I wanna, as good things are happening to me, I'm trying to go deeper in the fucking dirt. Thanks for having me. Take care.
That was awesome. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me. Such
Thank
a
you.
pleasure.
Yeah, awesome.
There is no situation that I'm not prepared for emotionally, and I keep building leverage to be able to bring more value to the other person than I require of them. That's it, in life, let alone running my business. I come from the dirt. You know, I came from zero. I lived in a studio apartment with 9 family members. We lived real humble, real long. My entire college friendship network, half of them are on welfare. Like, I come from a dirt place. I value that dirt. And I think one of the vulnerabilities of corporations is they get fat, and countries, you get fat.
Maybe with that week budget, maybe $30,000 to $40,000 before someone says, "What are you doing with?"
Sure thing. Well, Big Dog's here, so that's my time. Thanks, everybody. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to email me.
Thanks, brother.
Thanks, bud. Appreciate it, bud. Thank you.
Hello, guys. How are you?
Good.
Good. The way that your grandpappy blindly believed in radio and television, I believe in Facebook. For the top of the funnel, period, end of story. That's why most of you are probably here. I got you with top of the funnel branding.
Yeah.
I surely didn't get you here on fucking radio, television, or direct mail. That's what's so meta about this, right? Like, sometimes people come in here and they're like, nah, I'm like, why'd you pay 10,000? Top of the funnel branding. Provide value at scale, right? TV companies in 1987 priced commercials at midnight to 5 in the morning, not enough for what it was worth. And people exploited that. That's why it worked. Got it? Facebook. Let me give you an example. Being in business since 1979 has one incredible advantage and one incredible disadvantage. It's called being in business since 1979. Right. So the disadvantage is you're holding on to radio and television based on whoever's older than you in the family, or you grew up in the propaganda of believing it because it's what got us there, right?
Right.
The advantage is you have a lot of satisfied customers. Literally, if I was your partner, I'd be like, okay, cool, nice trip to New York. We go back home, we call, email, or reach out to the last 500 customers that were pumped, and we literally demographically break them down. I want to see a white family. I want to see an Asian family. I want to see a Latino family. I want to see an African American family, a male, a female, 80 years old, 60 years old, 40-year-old, 20-year-old. I break them all down. I go film them with my fucking phone and be like, and go, tell us, did you like us? I like them. I go back home, I run the ad, and I run an Indian family against Indian Americans. Like, this is so absurdly effective. That's way better than the bullshit 30-second commercial you're running on fucking remnant inventory on fucking cable. When did we get these pens?
They're cool.
They've been day one stuff, bro.
We've had this day one? I don't think so, Orsini. I've never seen this pen. Did we pay for it?
We'll get you.
Go ahead. We better barter these. I need to see the barter list. When I produce content, I'm not looking for what's happening on the back end of that content. I know admiration and awareness will happen. And what if you make that switch and know what you actually want to happen will happen. Listen, life is, I mean, it's so amazingly simply interesting. Like, if you give, karma is the most practical thing on earth. Do you know who loses when the internet comes along? Everybody in the middle. So either you understand that and adjust, or you feel the ramifications. Hello? How are you, brother? Of course, let's rock and roll. I'm just very solution oriented. Like, complaining and dwelling never leads to anything I believe in. It never does. You know, you don't fucking know what's going on behind somebody's closed doors. I've not been able to get rid of that. That's how I live my life. Do not show me, you know, Kate Spade looks super pumped to me. Anthony Bourdain was a super rich white dude. Super famous rich white dude. So there's obvious unfairness, and then there's the scalable hidden unfairness. I just don't judge. I'm just not in the mood of judging. So when I talk about stop crying and hustling, I feel like anything somebody's complaining about, somebody else could also complain about something. And I don't know why we have so much judgment in the air that somebody has it better or worse. And I feel like there's a lot of things one can control. I'm a big believer that if you don't like the game you're playing, leave it. Rockin'. Hello.
How are you?
Good to see you. James, how are you?
Salvatore.
Salvatore.
What's up, man? Trenton.
Trenton.
Nice to meet you.
Michael.
Gary, this is my brother Dylan. He can't hear
Dylan.
you, so.
Such a pleasure.
Yeah, awesome. How was your day?
It's going super well.
Awesome. So, we're here.
Yes.
Came out all the way from Miami. Spoke to you on the podcast
Yep.
a year ago. You remember? We were talking about social media marketing. If you don't mind, I just have a,
Yeah.
I'm just gonna look up this. But man, first off, I want to thank you so much for letting us come. It's crazy. It's I envisioned this ever since we talked on the podcast. I seriously asked
Yeah,
him.
he's serious, man.
We all
wrote
talk
it
about
down.
this. Yeah,
So
we
cool.
run our bathroom wall every day.
It's awesome. I'm glad you guys are here. I like admiration more than I like money. I don't want your money. I want you guys to think I'm the best.
You're doing a good job at it.
You know what I mean?
Do you ever?
And I don't mind you not thinking I'm the best at first. I want to be cheered when the buzzer goes 000. I don't mind being booed in the first quarter. Everybody else wants to be admired being up 41-0 at halftime, but they're gonna lose. My leverage comes from I want less. I want less money.
Was there a point where you did it for the money?
Not really. The money was a scoring mechanism to being good at entrepreneurship, something I thought was cool. But then it transformed when I realized, oh, getting the most doesn't mean, like, you could just raise capital and take money off the board, but your company dies. And then so it transformed into something of an ambition of having real long-term, right? Guys, you think I've got something going on right now? I'm telling you, wait till the economy collapses. I'm gonna rise like a fucking phoenix. Because everyone else is gonna get smoked out. Tried and true wins. Next. Yep. What are we doing next?
We did the selfie. It's FIFA.
Selfie?
No, you did it with Kwame, so you're playing FIFA now.
Is that my guy?
Rapping to him about the business.
I love it, man. How you doing?
Good.
Good,
Yeah,
all well?
thanks for having me.
Yeah,
man.
looking forward to it.
I appreciate it.
So,
Yeah.
okay.
You're rocking and
FIFA?
rolling. Yeah, FIFA.
My first game of FIFA ever? Ever. No, I mean, I played FIFA 94, but you guys weren't born yet.
That was.
The first one. I played the first FIFA ever. Sega Genesis. I gotta put this on? Are we going live on Twitch? What's up, Twitch? So I'm playing my first, this is FIFA 2018. I'm playing my first FIFA 2018 match here. I'm pretty excited about it. You wanna give a 1 second bio of who you're about and how you got here and bartered out the sneaker game? I love people that figure it out. Go ahead.
Absolutely. So, Brady Benz on Twitch, 2 Z's. I got the Garyvee 003s. I bought 45 pairs. We struck a deal to get a game on my Twitch and his Twitch, and make this happen. So here we are, boys.
This is the one that I started on the street. 2 for $1. 2 spears, $1. That's what I did out of a wooden pickle cart in 2008.
I love you so much.
So after not getting a job at Nike, that's kind of how I started, right?
I love you.
You know what? You tweeted something about a week ago. You're saying cucumbers
Are underrated?
underrated.
I thought you were plugging us for the episode.
That was just a rant. No joke. This is what happened. This is how this is not how my Twitter game is fucking fresh. I ate like 4 cucumbers and like some of them, I'm like, these are delicious. I'm like, you know what? Cucumbers are fucking underrated. People thought I'd meant the cucumber emoji.
Oh, wow. Really? It's funny.
Anyway, man, honestly, bro, For me, the biggest thing about this is what I want kids to think entrepreneurship is. This is what I care about. Everybody wants to fucking come up with the Uber of fucking waffles, and I'm gonna build an app, and like I'm building the next sneaker fucking marketplace, and everybody's so fucking impractical. Like, know what you know, and fucking put your fucking head down for a decade, and then look up.
Yes, sir.
But nobody wants to do that.
That's why I wanted you to meet him, because, you know, remember I told you just the whole, like, selling pickles out of a wooden pickle.
Yeah, I
like,
fuck with that.
People laughed at him, right? You know what I mean?
Well, that, by the way, that to me is the most important part of the story.
Yeah.
The reason these kids aren't doing anything is because they're worried about people's judgment. They can't be bothered selling pickles out of a cart. They're too busy trying to get to the Hamptons, jump on a swan, and put it on Instagram.
But to do that, you gotta sell pickles for 10 years. Then you can go to the Hamptons or something.
Then you can fucking own a house in the Hamptons.
Exactly.
You were executing. My God, I executed too. Nobody heard a peep from me for 12 years.
Yeah, and then you go.
I fucking put my head down, I was in a liquor store.
Yeah.
Every fucking day. Didn't have a word to say to nobody.
Yeah.
Everybody's trying to come out. Everybody's trying to come out the gate and say I'm an entrepreneur. I'm like, cool. I'm a basketball player.
Yeah.
Do you make money? Entrepreneur?
Yeah.
Like, literally, people go print 10 T-shirts with some word and decide that's their supreme, right? And they're like, yo, I'm an entrepreneur. I'm like, cool. I'm an actor. Like, you know, like, do you get paid? Are you winning?
Story.
Story of life. Story's
My
life.
brother Garyvee.
Pickles for life. Eat them. Eat them. All right, fellas, have a good night. Nothing great should be easy.